A coin that many people ignored, many people spent without thinking, and many people threw into drawers and piggy banks. But this same small coin can now be worth $120,000, or $143,000, or even a massive $178,000. Yes, this is real. And the coin I am talking about is the rare 1980 Susan B. Anthony $1 era coin. It looks small. It looks simple. But it hides big secrets. And if you find one of these coins, it could change your life. So stay with me until the end, because the more you listen, the more you learn what to look for, and the greater your chances to discover a coin that might make you thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Before we talk about the rare errors and the big prices, let's go back in time and talk about how this coin began. In the 1970s, the United States had a problem. They had a dollar coin called the Eisenhower dollar. But this coin was huge and heavy. People did not like carrying it. Most people preferred dollar bills. The United States Mint wanted to fix this problem by making a smaller dollar coin that people would use more often. They also wanted to make something modern and something meaningful. That is when the Mint chose Susan B. Anthony, a strong woman who fought for equal rights. She became the first real woman to ever appear on a circulating U.S. coin. This was a big moment in history. When the new dollar coin came out in 1979, the Mint thought people would love it. But something strange happened. People actually did not like it. The coin was almost the same size as a quarter. People got confused. They handed it out as quarters by mistake. Businesses did not like it. Many stores refused to use it. So by 1980, the Mint was already struggling to keep the coin alive. Most Americans ignored the new dollar coin. But the Mint kept making them, including at the San Francisco Mint, which is the mint that uses the letter S. And this is where the story of the rare 1980 S coins begins. The San Francisco Mint is known for making very shiny proof coins. Proof coins are not meant for normal use. They are made for collectors. They are polished, shiny, and beautiful. But in 1980, something unusual happened. The Mint was under pressure. They had to make proof coins fast. Machines were running fast. Dies were wearing out. And in all this rush, mistakes happened. Not small mistakes. Big mistakes. Rare mistakes. Mistakes so strange that when one of these coins appears today, collectors go crazy. They bid huge amounts of money. They fight to get these coins. And this is why the 1980 S era dollars are now famous. Some of the rarest errors of this year include coins struck on the wrong metal, coins struck off-center, coins struck with double designs, coins struck with clogged dies, and coins with strange mint mark mistakes. Each of these errors tells a story of something that went wrong inside the Mint, something that was never supposed to happen. And this is exactly why collectors love them. They love coins that should not exist. They love coins that are one in a million. They love coins that slipped out of the Mint by accident. And they pay huge money for them. Let me start with the most expensive and most shocking error, the wrong planchet error. A planchet is the blank metal disc that becomes a coin. The normal Susan B. Anthony planchet weighs 8.1 grams. But sometimes, very rarely, a different metal blank can get mixed into the machine. This could be a blank meant for a quarter, or a foreign coin, or an experimental metal that the Mint was testing. When the machine strikes the wrong metal, the coin comes out with the Anthony design but with the wrong weight and wrong shape. These mistakes are extremely rare. Only a few are known for the 1980 S. When one of them appears at auction, collectors lose their minds. They know this is once in a lifetime. Prices climb fast. And one of these rare wrong planchet 1980 S Anthony dollars sold for around $178,000. Another sold for over $143,000. Another around $120,000. These numbers are real. These coins are rare like treasure. Another rare type of error is when a proof die strikes a normal business planchet. A proof die is polished. It makes shiny mirror coins. But if a normal dull planchet gets into the proof machine, the coin becomes a strange mix. Not a normal coin. Not a shiny proof. Something in the middle. Something that should not exist. These coins are worth thousands to tens of thousands of dollars. Some have sold for $30,000, some for $50,000, and some even higher depending on condition. Another rare error is the doubled die. This means parts of the design look doubled. The letters look doubled. The numbers look doubled. Even Susan B. Anthony's face can look doubled. This happens when the die that strikes the coins shifts or gets imprinted twice. Some doubled dies are small and simple. But the big dramatic ones can bring huge value. A deep cameo double die proof of 1980s can sell for over $60,000 because of how rare it is. Another amazing error is the repunched mint mark, which collectors call RPM. This happens when the mint mark S is punched more than once, but not in the same position. You may see a second S under the first. Or the S may look thicker than normal. These mistakes are small, but collectors pay thousands for rare RPM examples. A strong RPM from 1980s can sell for $20,000, $30,000, or even more depending on the grade. Other errors include off-center strikes. Imagine a coin where part of the design is missing because the blank was not centered correctly. Off-center coins happen in normal circulation coins, but almost never in proof coins. Proofs are made with careful handling. So when proof coins come out off-center, they become extremely valuable. A 1980s off-center proof can bring $20,000, $30,000, or even $50,000. There are also strike-through errors. This is when something like grease or dust gets between the die and the blank. This makes the coin look soft, missing details. These errors are not as rare but still very interesting. A strong strike-through on a proof 1980s can bring several $1,000s. Now let's talk about how you might find one of these rare coins. Many people think rare coins only come from dealers or auctions. But the truth is many rare coins come from everyday people who kept old coins without knowing their value. Maybe your parents kept a jar of old coins. Maybe your grandparents saved coins from trips. Maybe you have a box of old coins sitting in a drawer. One of those coins could be the rare 1980s. Even circulated examples can have errors. And any error can mean hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The first thing to check is the weight. A normal Anthony dollar weighs 8.1 grams. If your coin weighs much less, like 5, 6, or 7 grams, you may have a wrong planchet error. That could mean tens of thousands of dollars. Next, look at the shine. Proof coins are shiny like mirrors. If your coin looks too shiny for normal circulation, it could be a proof coin. Proof errors are extremely rare and very valuable. Then check the mint mark. Look at the S closely. Is it doubled? Is it punched strangely? Is there another S under it? If yes, that could be a repunched mint mark worth thousands. Then look for doubling. Look at the date. Look at the letters in Liberty. Look at In God We Trust. Look at Susan's profile. If anything looks doubled, you may have a doubled die. Next, look at the edges. Is the edge missing the small ridges? Is it smooth? Is the coin stretched outward like a broad strike? Or is the design pushed off to one side? These are signs of mint errors. Collectors pay high money for coins that show strong errors and are in high grade. But even low-grade error coins can be valuable if the error is dramatic. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and others have sold 1980s error dollars for huge money. One wrong planchet example reached $178,000. Another sold for $120,000. Another unusual strike sold for more than $50,000. These prices show how serious collectors are about this coin. So why does the 1980s Anthony dollar continue to rise in value? The first reason is rarity. These coins were never meant to exist. They slipped out by accident. Only a handful survive today. The second reason is history. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was a special moment for the mint. It was the first coin to feature a real woman. Even though the coin was unpopular, it is now an important piece of American history. The third reason is collector interest. More people are collecting modern coins. They want rare errors. They want coins that stand out. They want something that nobody else has. And when demand goes up, prices rise. Another reason is that many errors from 1980s were destroyed or lost. The mint melts down mistakes. They throw away bad blanks. They scrap damaged dies. So the number of surviving error coins is extremely small. And when something is rare, collectors fight for it. The prices climb higher and higher. And finally, these coins rise in value because they are exciting. They tell stories. They show how even a machine as precise as the US Mint can still make mistakes. They remind us that treasure can still be found in the most unexpected places. And that is why people love hunting for these coins. If you are watching this video right now, remember this: your next big discovery could be in your house. Maybe in an old box. Maybe in a jar of coins. Maybe in a family drawer. Or maybe even in a coin you receive as change from a store. Never ignore a coin. Always check it. Always look for errors. These small details can mean huge money. And if you ever find a 1980s Anthony dollar, check the weight, the shine, the mint mark, the letters, the rim, and everything carefully. If you think you found an error, take it to a grading company like PCGS or NGC. They can confirm the error and grade the coin. Once the coin is graded, you can take it to auction. And if it is one of the big rare errors, you might walk away with a life-changing amount of money. Thank you for staying with me all the way through this long story. If you love learning about rare coins, if you want more videos like this, and if you want to know what other coins can make you thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications. Every week I bring you real stories of rare coins, big prices, and treasures that you can still find today. You never know, your next discovery might be the coin that changes everything. And that is why we keep searching, learning, and exploring the amazing world of rare coins. Stay excited, stay curious, and keep hunting, because your fortune might be waiting inside the next coin you pick up.